Real estate appraisers provide a value estimate on land and buildings. In this video, we will go over what they do, the job market, what kind of money real estate appraisers make, and the top industries and metro areas that pay them the most amount of money. Coming up. Hey everyone, my name is Stephen Hack, and this is CareerWatch, where we help you with your career search. We have weekly videos on job statistics, salary statistics, and we cover news every single week. And if you enjoy this video, feel free to give us a like to support this channel. Real estate appraisers provide a value estimate on land and buildings before they are sold, mortgaged, taxed, insured, or developed. They become experts in specific areas so they know any environmental or other concerns that affect a property's value. Just like in other occupations, real estate appraisers specialize. Commercial appraisers specialize in income-producing properties, such as office buildings, stores, hotels, and large apartment buildings. Residential appraisers specialize in properties that people live in, such as single-family homes, small apartment buildings, and condos. Many variables go into real estate appraisers' estimates. Real estate appraisers often consider the overall condition of the building, renovations on the building, comparable buildings, and a host of other variables. Real estate appraisers work for 4 different kinds of organizations, and this chart shows how they break down. 31%, the majority of real estate appraisers work for local government. 28% work for the real estate industry. Surprisingly, 26% are self-employed and own their own businesses. And finally, 6% work in the finance and insurance industry. The government doesn't provide incomes of self-employed real estate appraisers. They provide incomes of employees that are working for corporations, governments, or nonprofit organizations. So these income statistics and the income statistics used in the rest of the video will cover real estate appraisers that are employees. This chart shows how much real estate appraisers earn in different organizations. Like I showed you previously, only 7% of real estate appraisers work in the finance and insurance industry, but they pay the highest wages with an average wage of about $65,000. In second place, the real estate industry pays real estate appraisers on average around $55,000. And local governments, who employ the most amount of real estate appraisers, they have an average wage of around $51,000 per year. It's really interesting to me that 28% of real estate appraisers are self-employed. This might be a great occupation for someone that's interested in owning their own company one day. Next, let's take a look at the job market for real estate appraisers. This chart shows the job growth of real estate appraisers over the past 20 years. In the year 1999, there were 52,520 jobs for real estate appraisers. There were job gains up until about 2006. The Great Recession caused the loss of thousands of real estate appraiser jobs from 2008 to 2012. And to this day, employment still hasn't recovered from the highs of 2006. In 2018, the government recorded 57,900 jobs for real estate appraisers. So over a 20-year time period, there was a gain of 5,380 jobs for real estate appraisers. Next, let's take a look at what the government is forecasting for jobs for real estate appraisers over the next 10 years. The government is estimating a gain of 7%, or about 4,000 jobs for real estate appraisers from 2018 to 2028. Even with this growth, there won't be as many jobs as there were in 2006, when there were over 66,000 jobs for real estate appraisers. This just goes to show you how much of an impact the Great Recession had on the real estate industry. During the Great Recession, many home building companies went out of business. Also, America isn't building as many homes as they were even 12 years ago. There were actually more single-family homes built in 2006 than there were in 2019. Next, let's take a look at what kind of money real estate appraisers make. This graph is showing the average real estate appraiser salary over the past 20 years. In 1999, the average real estate appraiser wage was recorded at $41,670. By the year 2018, the average wage had risen to $61,870. So wages rose for real estate appraisers by $20,200 over a period of 20 years. Finally, let's explore which metro areas are best for real estate appraisers. The average salary nationally is about $62,000 per year, but certain metro areas on average pay much more than this. So here are some of the highest paying metro areas for real estate appraisers. San Jose, California has an average wage of $95,270. This is $33,400 over the national average. Akron, Ohio has an average wage of $93,200. And this is $24,420 above the national average, and Akron is a lot cheaper than San Jose. Lincoln, Nebraska, also an extremely affordable place to live, has an average wage of $96,940 for real estate appraisers. This is over $35,000 above the national average. San Francisco, California, extremely expensive place to live, but the average wage for real estate appraisers is over $98,000 per year. and this is over $37,000 above the national average. And then we have Las Vegas, Nevada. This metro area has an average wage for real estate appraisers of $104,120. This is $51,020 over the national average. Are you interested in becoming a real estate appraiser? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you next time.